Hello, and welcome to A Geek's Garage. So, as we start to wind down the last two videos for this series, it turns out that I didn't record any intro video to this. So we're just going to do a little bit of voiceover and tell you what's coming up here. Basically, I'm going to be going through and just working on a lot of little random things on the engine, getting it ready to be pre-oiled and then finally started. One thing we'll touch on briefly in just a minute or two is putting the belts onto this car. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, and it's really not easy to film, but I will take you under the vehicle and give you an idea of how I got all of the belts back onto the car and up and running. But first, some high-speed video of me getting a whole bunch of random things taken care of in preparation for putting the belts on. Alright, so let me show you what I just did. There was no way I was going to get a camera under here or on top to be able to see it while I was doing the work. So I'm just going to give you a quick idea of what I did in order to get the belts back on. There is a video by a YouTuber, Super Dog Woof Woof. I'll put the link down below in the description that I took a look at. He's got a little bit better video of him actually putting the belts on so you can see what's going on. So if you really need to see somebody doing it, go ahead and take a look there. But let me just show you what I did to put these belts on. Okay, so this right here is the power steering belt tensioner. It's got two bolts. One is a long bolt, one is a short bolt. What I found is if you go ahead and if you have a brand new belt that you're putting in and you go ahead and put both bolts in before you try and wrap the belt, you're not going to be able to pull the belt around and get it run properly. So what I ended up doing was taking out the bottom bolt and loosening the top bolt so that things could move around, and it allowed you to move the tensioner out of the way enough that you could actually wrap the belt. Then there is a slot that you can put a breaker bar into and use that to put tension on, so you can get this bolt in, get that bolt in, and then tighten everything up. So that's how you do this here. It goes around the flywheel and then goes in between here and here, and then around your air conditioner if you have one, and then eventually your alternator up there. The one thing that I ran into, you may remember that I'm using a set of aftermarket oil lines, and the problem that I ran into is this oil line here was actually hitting this when I brought it down enough so that I could actually route the belt. What I found is that if you have it coming straight out, once you've put enough tension on here, there is more than enough clearance
in here so that it won't be a problem. Thought I was going to run into an issue, but it looks like we're going to be good. So that is what I did.
Attempt 1 to put coolant in the vehicle, forgot to tighten something. Attempt 2 to put coolant in the vehicle, forgot to tighten something. Not really sure yet. Here's another quick tip for you. If you don't want it to leak, make sure you put in the gasket. Alright everyone, we're making some progress. Belts, power steering.
The next video I post is going to be the last in the series of rebuilding my 1991 Dodge Stealth. So make sure you stay tuned, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and leave any comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!